Yo, what's good, man? NBA Finals. We got to talk about it, man. You already know what it is. Them Phoenix Suns up 2-0 now. They've won both games on home court, and they control their whole destiny now. Now the pressure is on Milwaukee to defend their home court. You already know what the rules is. You lose a game at home, your ass might be done. So Milwaukee gonna have the pressure on them for games 3 and 4. But this game they started off strong. What's good, Jared? What's going on? I liked it what I seen. Milwaukee, they started off in the first quarter. They started off 20-0 in the first quarter, points in the paint. That's their MO, man. And when that second quarter settled in and Phoenix started scoring in the paint and getting a bunnies off, see what Milwaukee did, they was better defensively. They played the pick and roll better. They had Giannis at the five by itself a lot, but Phoenix, they was driving and kicking, and their role players, they was hitting them threes. Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder came alive. Booker them, they was doing their thing. Booker was making tough shots. He hit a tough shot over Middleton in the corner to put him up 10. Like when they got up 10 in the third quarter, they ain't take their foot off their neck. Milwaukee, they lost their chance to beating their ass. It's like Middleton and Holiday, they had good looks, man. They had good looks. Holiday couldn't finish at the rim. Middleton was inefficient from the mid range. But Giannis, he had one of his games where he go off, where he shoot well. You know what I'm saying? One of them streaky games where he hit a couple threes and hit a couple of them turnaround jumpers. But he was terrible at the free throw line. He was bad at the free throw line once again. And Giannis, he only shot like 54% from the free throw line this whole playoffs. And that's not how you win right there, man. And Phoenix, they pretty much, you could say, the best free throw shooting team. I think in game one, I think it was damn near perfect as a team. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, these Phoenix role players, they not playing around. And Ayton is playing good defense on Giannis. He playing that defense that Blake Griffin played. And he's forcing Giannis into these threes and into these turnaround ladies, dog. What's good, brother?
Hey, what's good, Sean Pat?
You were disappointed in Milwaukee last night? A
I
good
mean,
Phoenix.
I mean, I sort of look at it as bad Milwaukee. Here's my question, Sean Pack. Like, somebody has to wake up Middleton and Holiday, bro. Um,
Yeah.
cause they've given Giannis no help, bro. Like he was dominant last night, and he didn't get really much help, man. And I thought this would be a game that Chris Middleton would remind the world that he can be a star in the league, but I mean
Mm-hmm.
he just let Booker kill him on both ends. And you just look, if you're gonna win the finals, it can't be a one man show. You can't do it alone.
Yeah, I
Um,
think they both had under 20 points, Middleton and Holiday.
yeah, Middleton at 11. Um, look, and I understand they've done this before. They've come back from down on two, but I don't have the confidence in beating a fully healthy Suns team because remember when they came back against the Nets were banged up, and
Mm-hmm.
I just Yeah, I'm still. I think this is gonna be a 5-game series, Sean Pat.
Yeah, man. Cause we had picked in 6, and that's what I say, man. Phoenix just more offensively fluid, dog.
Right.
They ain't got time for all this, you know. Milwaukee, they don't got time to be going on scoring droughts and stuff. That jump be costing them, and they
Yeah.
shouldn't rely on. They need a better point guard this offseason, man. Drew Holiday shouldn't be relied on to have the
Well,
ball in his hands like that.
I mean, but I understand, and I actually agree with that. But the problem is, they already paid Drew Holiday basically a max contract, so they're pretty much screwed.
No,
They're
I
not.
ain't saying
Hold on.
trade.
They're not. First of all, salute everybody. They're not screwed because they
So
can put Drew at the. They can put Drew at the 2 for one.
who's their point guard?
They can find a point guard. A decent
They
point. I mean, here's the thing too, though. I mean, like they DiVincenzo, he coming back. So I mean, hey, I mean, listen, man, the
wait you
series ain't over.
you heard
The series is
DiVincenzo's
no
coming back?
Nah,
next year.
Bucks had to defend home
But
court.
listen. At the end of the day, they have to beat. Listen, Suns did what they had to do. Can they? The question is, can they beat Milwaukee? That's going to be a tough task. Milwaukee only lost one home game this year, and that's off of Trey Young almost dropping 50. So
Mhm.
it's easier said than done. And Torrey Craig, Sargent, they're two rotational players. He's ACL. I mean,
Well, Sarge is
Torrey
out
Craig
for
got
the
hurt
rest of
that
the
game last
playoffs.
night.
Craig got hurt, so their
That
rotations
made
is
me see that.
they losing depth.
Wait, Craig
They lose.
Craig tore his ACL.
Yeah, they lose. He tore. So they down 2. They losing
And
their depth.
Starks
That
already.
plays. Yeah, they losing their depth. So that plays in favor of the Bucks. Jay Crowder. I mean, so like I said, we all know Chris Middleton and they've been shaking. Listen, they've been shaking the whole playoffs, but hey, they've been defending home court. So
Yeah, they got to do it both games. They cannot go down 3-1.
At True to King. At True to King, are you still active?
to me, it's still active.
But anyway, though, bro. So, do you really think that Milwaukee can win 4 of the next 5 against Phoenix, who barely
I
loses as it
mean,
is?
listen. I mean, what about Milwaukee? They barely lose too.
But
Let's
they've got,
not like.
but they've got to win 4 of the next 5, though, bro.
I mean, hey, that's possible.
It
That's very
Yeah, they
possible.
just ain't
it
looking
doesn't
good.
happen
I
much in the
mean, would nobody would
finals.
be surprised they win. Listen, now it's probably gonna finish in like 7 games, but like I said before, they losing 2 of their people. How they playing right now? They hitting a lot of tough shots. They're not getting easy baskets at
Right.
all. They're
I
not getting
mean,
anything easy. The thing is, I mean, listen,
They
they're not
slacking
getting
on
it
the
easy. But
corners though, man. They allowing them corner threes. You know them wide open threes where you
yeah,
check the feet and stuff.
Mikael Bridges had 27 points. Listen, man, like they
Bridges had the
listen.
game of his life, bro.
And that's the thing. They listen. The Bucks. Listen. The style the Bucks play is listen. They gonna listen. They're going. You have to hit tough shots to beat these guys.
Right.
You gotta hit tough shots to beat these guys. And the
And
question is going to get a time where they gonna be everything's not gonna be falling.
right, they're gonna have a game where they're gonna go ice cold.
I
So they.
acknowledge Bud Budenholzer for adjusting, trying to have Giannis at the 5 more.
Right.
But like when he is at the 5, like he is like the only one that can protect that rim. So when they draw him
Basically,
out and Aiden just get
and
Right,
in
right,
there,
right.
anybody else
it,
on them,
it
that's it.
it's time.
Bucket.
But it's not
It's
even that. Aiden
oh,
didn't
go
have
ahead.
even a great game. Like that's Chris Middleton was shot horrible. Like Chris Middleton has to show up. Like let's just be
And
honest. Chris Middleton shows
Holiday,
up.
and
Well, I
Holiday
mean,
didn't have some.
Holiday didn't have a bad game last night.
I mean, I get it, but it
Honestly,
was kind of
Holiday was
quiet.
missing a lot of them shits at
But it was
the
kind of,
basket, man.
quiet though. True
yeah,
to
he
King.
was, but I mean, but he had a Drew Holiday type of game though. Like
And getting ripped and stuff. He shouldn't be no full time point guard, man. I don't cause
he only had like one turnover. Like I mean, he
they
was
kind of
like I
need
mean,
DiVincenzo back bad.
A True to
They
King.
need to switch up. They
The
need to.
But
But
what I worry about with the Bucks, they're not one of those teams to me that feels like if they're they have to have a second star player step up. Like they can't. They're not going to win the series with Giannis alone. Like it. You know, Phoenix is just too good and too deep to beat them with one guy.
I feel what you're saying though, but they beat everybody else. Bucks beat everybody else like
Giannis
that.
had a
And they,
20-point third quarter too. I'm like, Giannis had one of them games, Brad. That's one of them games they gotta win. When he go off like that, he was hitting threes and all.
Hey, and true to King, that brings me to my next point. How much better do you think Giannis is going to play? Like, can he play
I
better
mean,
than what he did in Game 2?
he can, but like you said, he can play. He been playing. He's been the best player this whole playoffs. Let's just like it's not even in a debate, right? He's been the best player this whole playoffs. The
Yeah,
question is,
I can
can his
agree with that.
supporting cast, step up and just step up? They don't have to be. They don't have to be great.
But see, that's the problem. I don't trust the Bucks supporting cast because they haven't proven to me they can be dominant over a 7-game series.
I mean, but they won 7 game series though.
Well, no,
With
but here,
people, against people that you would trust more.
right. But here's the thing, bro. And I know this postseason has been weird. I get that, but here. This is the best all-around team that the Bucks have faced this playoffs. Because if
That's not
you
necessarily true.
because if you remember, the Nets played
I
zero
think they're
defense.
over the
What
Nets.
the
How they
Nets
was.
the Nets played zero defense, and the Bucks and not the Bucks. The Hawks are missing Trae Young. So I just think that this team, the stars are healthy. Everybody's contributing. Like you said, Mikal Bridges just went crazy, but next game could be the Cameron Johnson game or the Cameron Payne game, where they're just too deep. True to
They
King.
shooting this way better than
I
the
think,
Bucks, man.
True to King. I'm sorry. I think it's over, bro. I just think the Suns are too deep, bro.
I mean, I hope the Bucks. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the Bucks win. I just don't. And Bryn Forbes, bro, his threes have not been going in, bro. Like he had that little moment with the Heat, and I ain't heard from dude
No,
since.
but see the thing.
The crazy thing about it is that this is why you can say that the series is not over because look, you said how bad the other players are playing. It should be blowout games. Let's just be honest. They should be blowout games by the Suns. Let's just be real.
Well, game.
How bad the supporting cast have been playing inconsistent of the Bucks. They should be blowing these teams
Hey,
out.
but true to King. Both of these
Now the
have been
Suns
double.
didn't blow them out because they played better pick and roll defense. They had to do a lot of driving and kicking.
But these
And
still
making
have been double-digit wins. True to King. Both of them.
Call,
They've won by 10 points.
double digit wins, whatever, right? But they should be easily blowout wins. Let's just be real.
Well, no, I agree with
That's
that. But you got to
all that
remember.
being said, you keep they playing with the Bucks right now. They play like you said. Listen, you did what you got to do at home. Let's say you can do that in Milwaukee. That's a whole
Yeah.
different ball game.
But see,
Y'all,
It'll
you see
be
how
something different in Milwaukee, man.
you see how Giannis is playing. If Giannis keep playing like that, listen. All I'm saying is this: Giannis keep playing like that. Hey, man.
no, but
A lot of people tell me,
I get the point you're making, True to King. But I think a game like that, when you don't win that game, it deflates you. Like those are the type of games that when your superstar players
they don't deflate. They not deflate. That's cap. They're not deflated off that loss. How you deflated on a
They
loss
know
when
they
the
got to
home
come to
team?
Milwaukee.
How do you just? They don't deflate them because first of all, Suns did what they had to do. The Bucks has the next two home. They got blown out game 2 against the Brooklyn Nets. Everybody said it was over.
Well, and
Yeah,
in game
about
5,
50.
basically.
Let's just be real. Like
No, but True to King, I brought that up. I actually brought that point up, but I said the difference though between the Nets and Suns is that the Suns can lock up and play defense, bro. Like they play the under the floor real well. The Nets all season long were historically bad.
they're not playing that. They're not playing that much of great deep. Listen, I'm not saying they're not playing great, but listen, their dudes is missing shots. Yo, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it a stack. The Bucks are missing shots.
No, but
They just missing shots.
But True to
Yeah,
King,
Middleton is, man.
But True to King, did you think that the Nets were a good defense all year?
What you mean? They played better in the playoffs.
Yeah, they ramped it up against the Bucks, remember?
The Nets are
First
not
of all,
a good defense.
first and foremost, when Kyrie and James Harden was not playing, their defense was better. That's just facts. That's not. Their
Blake
defense
Griffin
was
really
better.
looking good, man.
Well,
Guarding.
Blake Griffin did all he could on D, but I just look, bro.
Okay, but here's the thing:
It's
when you
easy to
they
sleep on
but
the
they the
Nets, bro.
Bruce Brown. Okay, when they got out, when James Harden and Kyrie was hurt, Bruce Brown was playing way more minutes, and
Agreed.
he's
And look,
one of
and
their best
that's the
defenders.
problem though, because like now instead of Blake Griffin, now it's DeAndre Ayton.
Right.
He
And
doing the
not
same thing,
and not
forcing
only
Giannis
that,
in the
Shooter King.
three, forcing Giannis in the
I
shot.
mean, but
But
eh,
it ain't. But it ain't good. Giannis still killed him.
no, but not only that, Shooter King. Joe Harris had the worst shooting performance of his life. Like, nobody on the Suns is gonna shoot that terrible.
Hey man, listen. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this: the Bucks is not worried. The Bucks is not worried on the Suns.
I
They just
mean,
not.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
they got to. If you know, they ain't worried right now unless until they lose a game at home. If they don't win both of these
yeah.
games, they not just one. They got to win both.
Well,
I got one.
especially game 3. If they don't win game 3, they're getting swept, bro.
I don't get them 3-1 comeback vibes from Milwaukee.
No, bro.
I don't
They're
think.
not. They're not. Hold on. They're not getting swept regardless. For
Oh, but
one, we're not doing
they're not
that.
gonna
They're not getting
repeat what
swept regardless.
LeBron and Kyrie did, bro. That took a lot of
I mean,
circumstances.
but here's the thing though. But here's the thing though, right? Who know? Here's the thing. Who knows, right? What the Bucks team can
Oh,
do. Like I said before, they have two major injuries that happened on the Suns. Sarge was a second
bro.
best big. Sarge was a second best big, and Torrey Craig one of their best defenders. That was
Defenders, I
guarding
mean,
Giannis.
I mean,
Yeah, Torrey Craig, they gonna feel that one,
well,
man.
Torrey Craig is a loss. I think what all they have to do, though, in my opinion, that just gives more minutes to Bridges. He's gonna have to take on more.
He's already started.
Well, no, but I'm saying though, because Craig
He
is
can
gonna
go
be
for
out,
40,
Craig
40
comes
minutes.
in as his backup, bro, and so that's
Hey,
gonna
all I'm
add
saying
minutes to
is,
Craig
you see
Bridges.
them Suns players was tired.
Well, no,
You
I
see
mean,
Chris Paul was very tired.
I mean, they're playing a lot more minutes now, so they're gonna be
I'm,
tired.
now I'm saying this though, them Bucks can play a lot of high minutes, and they can
They
play a
can.
seven. They can play a 7-man rotation if they want to.
Yeah,
They can play a
Budenholzer
7 6 man
finally this
rotation if
year
they want to.
playing their ass 40 minutes. You remember last year when they lost to the Heat? He was still playing Giannis 34 minutes, 33 minutes. I'm like, I
I
can't
mean,
believe this shit.
and look, man, look, and again, this is not me taking anything away from the Milwaukee Bucks, but I will say this one thing we have to remember about the Milwaukee Bucks is they still are the Milwaukee Bucks, and I just think
That's not true.
I just think
It's not true at all.
what I mean by that is they still have Mike Budenholzer and Chris Middleton, and their histories in the playoffs have been very bad.
I mean, that's not. I mean,
Oh,
that's just not true. That's okay, and that's okay. You talking about the past, but that's just not true. I mean, why they were reason to lose because of going back what Sean Pat was saying, because of the minutes and the fact of the matter, Giannis is not getting slowed down.
in the
That's the
and
well,
he's
yeah,
not
difference. The
scared to go
wall.
to the line. That's one thing you gotta respect about Giannis. He ain't
It's
scared to
not
go to
even
the line.
that though. That wall thing is not. Is they don't put him in positions for them to do that. So it's like you have to understand. This is a different year than other teams before. Like you said, here's the thing. Give credit to the Suns. They're hitting a lot of tough shots. They're not getting easy baskets. They're hitting a lot of tough shots.
well, but true to
A lot
King,
of
if
tough shots.
They
the
not
team.
getting free runs to the rim like how they did game one.
Well, the people that watched the Suns all year saw that this was one of the best tough shot making teams in the league. Like
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can play good defense on Phoenix, and it's deflating when you just hit tough shot after tough shot because you can play great defense, but you know that old saying, right? Great offense is always going
Yeah,
to
but
beat great defense.
that's not effective though. It's not effective whatsoever though.
I mean,
It's not
it
effective because they played because two teams in the playoff they played against could have won.
Man, that
Like
dude,
that's
Devin Booker, dog. He a top 5 tough shot maker in the league, bro. Like
like I'm not gonna go that far, but I
top
mean the
5, bro.
thing
I don't think him do that
I'm
shit
not
too.
I'm
Nah.
not going that
a,
far. He's not top
a
five. I'm not
shooter
going that
came
far.
in. Look, And again, I usually am one to say that the series is gonna go long and stuff, but my vibe tells me that this is gonna be a 5-game series. Giannis will get a game, but I just feel like Phoenix gets this in front of their home crowd.
I mean, here's the man. All I'm saying is this.
I'm only with that if they don't win both games at home. If
Right.
they leave their home court 3-1, then I'm with you. Probably 5.
But,
Agreed.
but here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. It ain't over, man. You seen this Bucks team that's predicted me before.
They need to blow Phoenix out at home. That's what they need to do to like really convince me that they can win this shit. Like all that tough games and barely winning at home. Phoenix, they
I
just won both
mean,
of them games. You can say comfortably because
As
if they got that 10-point lead in the third, they ain't even put their foot off the gas like that.
Sean Pack.
That's good.
Okay, so but like I said, the point I was making before is that yeah, they've been here before 2-0 against the Brooklyn Nets, but the point I've tried to tell everybody is that the Brooklyn Nets, they're not necessarily a team who you think is going to lock you down defensively. Like,
yeah, but the Suns not better than the Brooklyn Nets.
well, no, not
Defensively, they is.
defensively. They're way better, bro.
I
Like
mean, that's cool, but they're not better. If that same Brooklyn team that played against the Bucks was in the finals, they're not beating the Brooklyn Nets.
the Nets defensive rating in the playoffs was like the third worst of every team.
I
They're
feel you, but
they're
all
not a
that
good
being said,
defense.
though, that Suns team will still lose to that Brooklyn Nets team.
Bro, if they were healthy, anybody
I
was
don't know.
losing to the
I'm not
Brooklyn
really
Nets.
sure. Do you talk about the
I didn't
that
say
lost
healthy.
in
I
game
didn't say they
7
was. I
or
didn't
the
say
series?
I didn't say it was. I didn't say healthy at all. I said that same Brooklyn team you saw in 7 games.
In game 7 will beat the Suns.
Yes.
Hell no. Fuck no.
There's
Bro,
nobody can.
but I
There
will
was
say
no.
this though, bro. I can agree with you only if KD has smaller feet.
I
Because
mean,
he didn't
listen.
get a foot behind the line, Shooter King.
I mean, listen. I mean, hey, he also airballed that shot too. Where was his foot then? So I mean, listen, man. Like at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It's the same team that struggled with the Clippers team, man. Clippers team was 6 games with this team, man. Like, let's just be. You gotta listen. The series ain't over with, man.
But Shooter King, you're acting as if the Clippers are a bad team.
The
They
Clippers.
made it to the conference finals.
Yeah, but the Clippers
Do
team
you
ain't better
look
than the
at the
fucking
Clippers as
Bucks.
an overachiever?
I
I mean,
mean,
it's a sense, yes, but at the same time, they're not better than that Bucks team. So I'm just
I
saying,
mean, the
all,
Clippers are
all,
deeper than the Bucks,
all
bro.
all I'm saying is this though, man. They just got the Bucks. They just got to hit their shots, and we all know is they eventually they will start hitting their shots. So
Well, look, the law averages says that Middleton and Holiday can't play this badly for forever, bro.
that's all I'm saying.
I mean,
And like I said, they hit big shots, man. They hit big shots when it means something.
I mean,
Yeah,
Listen, they can be
I'm with the Bucks for game 3. If
hey,
this
they
got
hit big
game 4,
they
I
hit
just,
big
you know.
shots. They hit big shots when it means something.
I'll say
That's
this. Look, they're gonna have to get something from Portis, bro. Like, where has he been?
It's not gonna be
He
playable.
was one of, you remember in game 1, they was searching for him in the pick and roll like how they were doing Brooks, so they
I
cut his
mean,
minutes down.
well, again, look, we know that the Bucks. Look, we know
They
Giannis is
don't
gonna
need.
be Giannis. Giannis is gonna be Giannis. He's gonna dominate Phoenix, but if he doesn't get any help, they're gonna lose. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah, but here's the thing. But but the question is, can they? The question is, are they gonna play? Are there a possibilities? How many? I mean, are they gonna keep continually to play bad like that? That's the thing.
I mean, role players typically play better in front of their home crowd. So I would think, look, we gotta start seeing more from Middleton and Holiday. Like look, if they can step up, I mean, and actually give Giannis something, this will be a good series. But
The problem is, the funny thing about it is, they don't have to play great, and they will still beat this team. That's the scary thing about it. If
I
they play this decently and good,
well, see, I don't know
they're
about that
easy.
because the Suns have a low key big three and Booker, Paul, and Ayton. Like all three of those guys can play well at the same time, and so
Man,
that's
Milwaukee
what scares
cannot
me.
shoot with Phoenix at all, man. Like even look at game one. You seen how perfect Phoenix was from the free throw line, and then this game with the
I
threes.
mean, you can't go with the free throw line shit. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, like I said, Milton had a decent game first game.
Man,
But that's the thing. They lost when Milton had a decent game the first game. So here's the thing. Like Milton had a bad game this series, one bad game this series. Let's
hey,
see. Listen, hey man,
hey, True
Like
the
hey,
I said
King, bro.
when I started off, man, Milwaukee, they started off the first quarter 20-0 in the paint.
Facts, bro. Hey,
That's the style. That's the style they got to use to win.
but look,
yeah,
bro.
they just got hit. They just got hit their shots. I mean, you can't get. I mean, you can't ask more. Like they just got hit their shots and execute.
But what
I
are we gonna
mean,
do
that
about Giannis at the free throw line, bro?
you don't gotta worry about that shit at all.
He
Like in the
he's
day,
shooting 47% from the
you don't
line.
gotta worry. You don't have to worry about that shit. Cause he was a plus. He was a plus in that double digit loss.
Mm,
He
I
was a
just
plus. He was a plus. He was a plus. He was a plus one in the double digit loss.
right. I just yeah. I mean, look, True the King. We all know this. This
Can
isn't
we stop?
news.
Can we stop talking about when we stop talking about free throw shooting though? With Giannis, like that shit, that is irrelevant.
He's god awful from the line,
Is
though,
he is he
bro.
relevant? Is he relevant though? Is he relevant? And
Dog,
this standpoint is
he
irrelevant
the
because
whole playoffs though. True. That's alarming.
He's
it's
a
not
rush free.
alarming. It's
He's a
not. It's
rush
not
free throw
alarming.
shooter.
It's not alarming. It's not alarming because here's the problem. He's hitting them, and when it mean, listen, them guys on them teams not hitting their shots. Chris Middleton didn't go to free throw line like one time.
I mean,
The
bro,
guys are not hitting their shots. He's the one who getting 42 points, 20 points in a quarter. Yeah, he's missing free throws. But he scored 20 points in a quarter in the finals. Not a lot of people
right.
can do that. There ain't a
Well,
lot of
no,
people in NBA history scored 20 points in a finals in a quarter.
Yeah, that was impressive. They was
I
sending them to the line a
Free
lot.
throws, that's what I'm saying.
Too.
Free throws with Giannis is irrelevant because they don't lose because he's not hitting free throws.
I
We
True the
can't we
King.
can't we can't make up these narratives because of somebody else that fucking failed in the fucking playoffs.
Well,
Like that shit
No, we
garbage.
ain't saying that's why they losing. We ain't even saying that's the main reason why they losing.
I
We
but
just
I
saying that's
but
one
I
of
I
their
mean, it's
flaws.
not. I mean, it's not a reason why they lost. I
but
mean,
I
that's irrelevant. A reason why. I mean, him being a free throw shooter because in the day he's dominating and he's showing that he's the best pro on the court, regardless. I mean,
we knew that
Yeah, I
going into
acknowledge that 40 though. He put up 40.
we
all
knew
I'm
that
saying
coming
is
into
this:
the oh, go ahead, True the King.
it's a team game. All I'm saying this is all the players on the team play helps him out. There, even he can miss them free
Man, I
throws.
don't know.
They still winning.
True the King, and look, bro, this Bucks team has been good, but I think that they've reached their corner, bro. I think this is it. Like I something just doesn't tell me good about the Bucks, bro. This Suns. I think we've underrated how good the Suns team has been all
The Suns
season,
team
bro.
is not great. The Suns team is not great. Let's keep this shit.
Well,
Let's keep
nobody,
this shit clear.
no,
Let's
nobody
keep this
said
shit.
that.
Let's keep it here. Like the Suns team is not a great team. It's just the circumstances of this year. The Bucks is not a great team.
Oh,
Just make that shit
bro.
clear.
Well,
None
look,
of these teams are great.
bro. We know that this season was a weird injury season. We get that, but
But
you
I
still
don't care about the season. But look at the talent you see on the floor.
we
None of
no,
them teams are great teams at
but true,
all. They're not. I
but
don't consider them great teams.
but true to King, you can only play who's in front of you, bro. Like
I mean, listen.
it is what it is, bro.
Hey, listen. Congratulations to both teams that whoever won the championship, but they have to dramatically improve. Not dramatically. Well, Bucks, I guess. Well, the Suns got dramatically improve next year.
Bro,
That's all I know.
we know
But
that, bro. The Lakers will be healthy next year, bro.
not even talking about the Lakers. You don't even gotta mention that. That shouldn't even. But you shouldn't even mention that the Lakers. This other team's gonna be better than them. So it's like it is what it is.
Hey, true to
Like
King, I think next year could be the year of the Warriors, bro.
it ain't gonna be a year of
That's
the
coming
Suns. It
from a
ain't gonna be a
little
year.
too
It ain't gonna
far
be.
away.
It ain't gonna be a year to the Suns, and they gonna be called frauds. So I want that same energy. 'Cause a lot of people call the Miami
Hey,
Heat frauds. Hey,
No, I
call
don't
the
think
Suns.
I don't look at neither one of these teams like that. I ain't saying it's gonna be the
no, but
finals next year, but
true to King. Look, and again, I'm usually one of those calm guys, bro. But I'm always against calling teams frauds and putting asterisks on titles, bro. Like
Hey,
if you
fraud.
if
I'm
you
not putting. I
if
didn't
you
put
want
actually on the title, but if we okay. All I'm saying is this: I don't want to hear no type of all-time great team discussion and put the
Nobody's
Suns
saying
on the Bucks.
they're
I don't
all-time
want to hear no
great, Shooter
all-time great
King.
team discussions. Hold up, I don't want to hear no all-time great team discussions
Bro,
and
no,
about no
nobody,
damn Bucks or
nobody's
Suns. I don't
saying
want
they're
to hear that.
all-time great,
They're
bro.
going to be, but hold up. Here's the thing: problem. We have these conversations about championships and all this stuff like that. Give me be or who the best teams is and stuff like that. They're going to be mentioned. They're
Oh,
going to be a stand.
stop
They're
it,
going to be.
bro.
They're
Nobody's
going to be
gonna say
mentioned, and they're
Phoenix is
going to be their
all-time
standard.
great, bro.
They're going to be a standard. They're going to be a standard. Okay, rank the worst team championship teams in the past 20 years. Whoever wins the championship is going to be at the bottom.
No, I agree with that, but nobody's gonna say they're all-time
So that's
great.
my whole point. I don't listen, man. Like you know, what I
Hey,
mean? It is
hey,
what it is.
if the Suns win, you know what all people how they gonna say how they won. Well, Chris Paul, boy, he was hungry, boy. He wasn't going without a ring, boy.
Man,
That's
that's
all.
who
Hey,
cares?
but true, but true to
Niggas gonna put Chris Paul in their top five just because
hey,
this
but
shit.
true.
Listen, like you said, man. Listen, if they win 5 games. They win 5 games, whatever the case may be, and I have to pay that 250 from Hitman. I don't even care. I wouldn't even care because listen, you're not going back next year. So it's like, you know what? Hey, this was a
People
once in a
already
lifetime.
overreacted. They say, "Oh, if he get this, he over Curry.
Hey,
His
but true
ring
to
more
King.
meaningful
Fuck
than
God,
all."
that shit corny. Listen, I'm gonna say this though, right? Hitman X. If they do lose in 5 games, I would have no problem being at 250 for the simple fact that listen, it is a once in a lifetime opportunity to them to win the championship.
Hey,
So hey, I'll be hey,
but true to
I
King.
can be completely wrong with that.
Well, true to King and Sean Pack. Will you guys be making excuses for the Bucks if they lose, bro?
I'm not making no excuse on the Bucks, but I'll say this though, I don't want to hear nobody slander
No,
Giannis.
we both picked Suns in 6.
No, but here's the thing, though.
I picked the Bucks at 6, but I'm gonna say this though.
And I
I don't
know
want to hear
you
no
picked
slander.
Suns.
I'm gonna say this though. I don't want to hear no slander on Giannis. I don't want to
No,
hear that.
no, but I will say this though, bro. Skip Bayless is going to kill Giannis for this if he
I mean,
loses.
it's cool. I mean, listen, that's Skip Bayless. I don't give that. He's not credible.
It ain't
I
nothing that
mean,
we ain't heard
No, he's
before
not
they gonna
credible,
say
but I'm
about
just saying
Giannis,
Skip
bro. It's
will
like
kill him though, bro.
like
you
Giannis.
gotta
Listen,
think
listen.
about
Let's keep it
it.
real. Let's keep it real. People don't like Giannis' game because how the game is played today.
Well, he can't shoot.
What's popular? No. This is because the game is more is fascinating. It's fantasized about shooting the basketball, and Giannis don't fit that bill.
I
And
mean,
that's why and he don't fit that bill of the playing style of the day's game, right? Of
well,
being a
no, but
shooter,
but no, but
of being a shooter,
the thing
and it's
is,
like
shoot.
he
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
of being a shooter, and he gets criticized, right, because of his failure, because of his past failures, even though he's only in his 7th year, and people discredit him. Like he can't, like he's gonna get discredit regardless. Like he's gonna get discredit regardless. He's gonna get ished on. So it's like it's bullshit. It's BS.
No, but here's the thing, Shooter King. Like, and here's what I'll say though, bro. We all know he's not the shooter that Kevin Durant is, and I
But
think
it's not.
that's
But here's
why.
a problem. But no, here's a problem. But here's a fucking problem though. Here's a problem. Who cares if he's not?
Well,
It's
bro,
not a mother. It's not.
that's a big
There's
part of the
not a.
game, bro. You have to learn to
But it's
shoot.
not okay. But all that being said, there's not a lot of basketball players that are better than him. There's
No, I
not.
agree with that. I mean,
There's
Giannis
not.
is
Devin,
Shit,
Giannis is
like,
Steven
oh, there's
Jackson and
not.
say Middleton, Middleton better than him. They say he ain't even the best player on his team.
well, no. They're saying he's a
I
better
know you
closer
heard
than
the media
Giannis.
trolls say
But
that.
ain't that the dumbest issue you ever heard though, Sean Pack?
Hell yeah, shit.
Well, no, but
But
Middleton
they
like
do
the
the
ain't
dumbest
but
issue,
they do the
the
same
dude,
thing to
you
LeBron, bro. They say LeBron can't.
but you see what I'm talking about now is not a lie, right? Because people
No,
just discredit him because how the game is played today, and he doesn't fit that bill of being a
well, no, but
quote unquote
Yeah, we know
shooter.
no,
that. We
no,
know that.
but true to
That's
King,
corny.
but
That's
true to King.
corny.
No, but even true to King, even you have to admit that Giannis can shoot the ball better.
It doesn't matter. He don't know how to shoot the ball. It's more aspect of the game of shooting the basketball. That's just the reality of it.
Bro, you know
Let's
what
keep
they
it
said
real.
about Giannis this year? They said no matter what he do in the regular season, we ain't giving him MVP.
Well, they weren't
I
giving
mean,
three straight, bro. They're not giving
I
three straight.
mean, and here's the thing though, right? But here's the thing about his shooting, right? But you know the funny thing about his shooting is though, right? And when he's open, he ain't afraid to shoot the ball though, right? But here, see, this is why people.
And
This
he
is
ain't
why
no
but this is why this you can't like people are hypocrites and they kill Ben Simmons for for not shooting, but they also kill Giannis for not able to shoot, but he's not afraid to shoot.
Well, no, I give him credit for not being afraid to shoot, but he's still a god awful shooter, bro.
Why? But why? Okay, but why are we getting him? He get the same criticism of a Ben Simmons,
Well, no, I'm not giving
right?
him the same.
Why?
No,
Why
I'm not
two
giving him the
non-shooters?
same
Why
criticism.
two non-shooters are getting criticized, right, for not being shooters, and it's two different things. You know what I mean?
Well, no,
Because they're not shooters.
No, but
Just because
I
they're not
don't
shooters,
see
they get criticized.
nowadays. I think it's Giannis like, oh, he can't create a shot late game. That's what they read mainly saying about him now.
Well, no,
But he's a big man, right? But they let Jerome B get a pass for having Tobias Harris as the Sixers closer.
No, but see,
But like,
true to King.
But nobody believes in the Sixers like
Giannis
that.
has a
Man.
limited.
no, I'm just saying though, right? But they say that, right? But Tobias Harris it was quote unquote his role was the closer of the Sixers.
That roster was terribly put together.
Here's
man.
the thing, bro. If he's not gonna have an offensive bag, you can still have a package like Jokic, bro. I mean, Jokic.
How he doesn't have an offensive bag, and this nigga was doing dirt fucking fadeaways last night.
No,
what are you talking about?
I'm not saying he doesn't have what I'm saying is he doesn't have the offensive bag of like a Jokic, like for a big.
To me,
he's better than Jokic though. So let's not even. He's better than Jokic.
All around, I wouldn't take him over Jokic.
How he not better than Jokic when he does first?
Jokic over Giannis.
Hold up. This is why it gets disrespectful in Giannis because he doesn't know how to shoot the ball.
Giannis, bro.
That's cool, but he's not a better scorer. That's cool. He's not a better scorer,
bro. But I mean,
that's cool.
Better, bro.
He's not a better. He's not a better scorer. Jokic only is dangerous when he gets other people involved. When you force him to be a scorer, which he can't score, don't get it twisted. But you force him to just be a scorer and not move the ball, they're not effective.
He can get you 30 on a given night easily, bro.
Dog, I seen Grant Williams shut him down when the Celtics played them. Like, come on, dog. Like, let's not do that.
Let's not underrate Jokic as a scorer. He did average 20.
I seen that man get shut down by Grant Williams. Go look it up.
No, but bro, let's not shit on Jokic, bro. The dude just.
I'm not shitting on. Listen, I think Jokic is the best center in the game, but here's the problem: he's not better than Giannis, though.
All right, so what about the other side of the ball, Jared?
The other side of the ball? Well, we know.
Yeah, Giannis is like 10 times better than him on defense.
Oh, he's arguably the best two-way player in the game.
But here's
my
people
thing, though,
like. I think Jokic's defense is just as bad as Giannis' shooting, though, bro. That's where it cancels out.
What'd you say?
So that evens out.
I said I think Jokic's defense is just as bad as Giannis' shooting, and so it cancels out for me.
That don't make any sense.
I mean,
bro,
shooting is important. Defense is important.
I mean, shooting is important, but if you look at the best players of all time, or they're great shooters, not a lot of people in your top 10 are great shooters. Let's not act like come on, man. But
look at this though. Giannis' shot is more likely to come than Jokic's defense.
Well, I mean, Jokic could probably improve, but I think he'd have to get more mobile. I don't know if that's likely, but
you talking about a defensive player of the year, one of the best. Hold on.
But we're not saying Giannis is a bad player. What we're saying is, bro, work on your shooting. Like, get he don't. Why he has to work on his shooting? He has worked on his shooting. He's not. That's not his strength. Tell Steph Curry work on his defense. Tell Steph Curry work on his defense. Tell James Harden to work on his defense. Because last time I checked, Giannis work on his game. Bro,
at least we see that man trying to work in his game.
His shooting is still not great yet, bro. He still need.
I mean, all that being said, he led his team to the NBA Finals that other people that can shoot the ball can't do. Let's talk about that.
But see, the problem is though, bro, and I brought this
like
up.
Who he beat?
I'm saying he led his team to the finals.
Yeah, I was about to ask that, bro.
He led his team to a finals with a trash jumper. Correct or not?
But see, the problem. With
he used his physicality like how he's supposed to. I wish he took less.
He's a big, you can't see. He's a big man. He's a big man, dog. He don't have to be a great shooter.
But King, though, bro. How good are the Hawks if you take out Trae Young?
Huh?
How good are
they both without their best player.
How they good? I mean, but okay. And all that being said, is Trae Young is a way better shooter than Giannis. But is Trae Young in any type of realm of Giannis when it comes to of a player?
No,
No.
we know that, bro. He's a
Okay, then
version
what?
of
That's what I'm
Giannis.
saying. You don't overrate shooting, like that. You overrating shooting right now.
No, I'm not overrating shooting. What I'm
It's
saying is,
important. It's important. But I'm just saying though, like
no, but what I'm saying is, I compared him to a guy like Kevin Durant. Like, Giannis and Kevin Durant are two freaks of nature, but the difference is
Kevin Durant is an anomaly. Kevin Durant is an anomaly.
Bro, Kevin Durant is one of the best shooters I've ever seen, bro.
I
He's
Like,
an
think
anomaly though. But he's an
Giannis is not
anomaly.
on
I
that
think
level.
Imani Bates gonna come in and play like Kevin Durant, man.
But Kevin Durant is an anomaly though. That you listen. Kevin Durant is an anomaly.
And
Giannis, but KD can't do what Giannis do offensively. He can't do what Giannis do
well, no,
offensively.
he can pass. He's not a great passer.
No, he's a way better
Giannis,
passer
I
than
mean,
KD.
KD's good passing because of that damn gravity he be getting. He get a lot of gravity, man.
Yeah,
And
but here's the thing though. But Giannis is a better passer than KD. And the
right, but
thing about it is, about in the interior, KD can't do what Giannis do in the interior.
no,
He can't.
no, they're different players.
but
But
true, dog.
but
KD's
but
offensive bag, he showed, man. It's just way
no,
like so
see,
much
Well, you talking
fun.
about? But hold on.
You
That's
may
not.
have
I'm
to
not.
look
I'm not.
past that shit.
I'm not debating that. But you talking about anomaly though. Or
no,
if you're talking about dudes that's the
but
same,
true,
basically the same height.
but true to King,
I'm
no, bro. What is KD's weakness offensively? Like, where is he bad on
offensively.
offense?
What do you mean? Well, he bad offensively
Yeah, where is he bad
on
offensively?
as a scorer.
Yeah, like what does he do offensively that's bad? Like
I mean, he's
what
one
is
of
he?
my first time scorers of all time. But I mean, here's the thing, though, right?
But that's what we're saying. Though Giannis doesn't have KD's bag, bro.
I mean, that he doesn't have to have that bag. That's what you miss. You're missing the point. You make it seem like that. All that being said, though, right? KD had all that being said. KD got put on the second round by
But we
Giannis.
By a half of a goddamn
no,
front
but
of his
hey,
shoe,
but true,
bro.
true to King, no, bro. Both
That
of them
Hey,
probably
have
was
that's
the
his
defensive
fault.
best
Hold
game
on, but
winner
you
of
can't.
all time.
Yeah,
That would
but
have been
Sean
the
Pack
best
though.
game
But
winner
Sean
of
Pack,
all time.
that's all court awareness though. That gonna go back to court awareness. That's his fault. I mean,
true to
Yeah,
King,
they
no,
lost,
bro.
man,
Would
but
this Bucks
bro,
team beat a healthy net squad?
god damn. KD looked it so good, man, in that loss.
No,
He the
agree.
best player,
True to King.
bro. He the
Hey,
best, man.
Sean Pack. Would this Bucks team beat a healthy net squad?
No, of course not. But
That's the point we're making, though,
I
bro.
still don't give him
boy, the
that, though.
point is this. The point is this though, right? The point is this. Everybody you can say that has a better bag than him than Giannis, right? Not a lot of them led a team to the NBA Finals in any type of circumstance. So all I'm saying is this though about
What
Giannis.
about
That
LeBron
he
You
James,
don't
bro?
count KD 2011?
I ain't say everybody. I didn't say everybody. I said ain't a lot of
I
people you can
mean,
say that did what Giannis did. That's
right
all I'm saying.
now, and look,
That
and we know that LeBron James doesn't have like an all-time great bag, but he has a
all
great
I'm
bag.
saying is Giannis is a top five, top 10 player
Oh, we know.
in
Again,
the
we're
world.
not saying that Giannis is not a
Not
great
even
I'm not.
five
player,
or
I'm not.
ten.
but
I
he
got
don't.
Giannis like top three, bro. Like
That's what I'm
debatable.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm trying to tell Jerry. Like, dog, listen. He may never be a great shooter, but it doesn't mean nothing because if you build the right team around him, he can succeed.
Hey, but
I'm gonna
but
give
true
I'm
to
gonna
King.
give
It
LeBron about 10 games. If I don't see what I like, then Giannis is better than him, and KD is the best in the world.
No, but true to King, no, bro. Even back in the day with LeBron, people used to say he couldn't shoot, and he got a lot better.
Man, then you talking about a big man. You compare the wing to a big.
LeBron is
That's what
basically
I'm
a
trying.
power forward, bro. He's basically a power
He's a
forward.
Yeah,
big.
I
He's
think
a big.
LeBron's that
Hold on,
power
hold on.
forward.
What did he play? What did he play majority of the game
Who?
last night? Center. He played majority of the game at center this
Right.
series.
Yeah,
No, but look,
He's a big.
man.
He's
I
a
think the Bucks
throwback
need to
big.
find a
but hey,
way
true to
to
King,
put.
you're confusing what I'm saying with criticism, bro. What I'm saying is he still has
I'm not
range, bro.
saying I'm not saying you can't listen. Every player has flaws in that game, right? But my thing is not fair criticism with Giannis because people kill Giannis not being a great shooter, but won't do this. Don't do it for like Jokic or Steph Curry for being bad defenders.
Well, no,
So
people shit on Steph all the time for his defense.
not like people criticize Giannis for not for his shooting.
See, I don't know about that,
Jokic
bro.
don't get abused enough as he should on defense.
No,
That's
but
why
particularly,
he don't get
but I think
That's
criticized.
what I'm
particularly
saying though. I just feel though Giannis, people pick on Giannis just because of the style that he plays is not popular of the days how his game being played today. It's just it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I coined this term. Respect the slasher. You know,
I like
everybody want to respect the shooter.
I
Everybody want to
like the
respect the
memes
shooter.
like that.
Everybody want to respect the shooter, but they don't want to respect the slasher. You know what I mean? Up close and personal.
hey,
You know
but
what I
hey,
mean?
but
Jason style. You know
hey, but
what I
true.
mean?
Hey, but
Hey,
Shooter King, bro, I like versatility, bro. Like that's why I brought up Durant. Like I love
yeah,
players who
but
can do
Giannis
it
is
all.
more versatile than Giannis is more versatile player than Durant is.
Nah, not offensively, bro.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but he's a more versatile player than Durant.
Like all around, like with the defense and stuff. But like
I mean, I've seen
Hey, but
Giannis
he's a
Durant.
play. I've
Hey,
better
seen
but hey,
defender
Giannis.
but
than
I'm
Durant.
legit
He's a
seeing
better
Giannis play
defender
like
than
every.
Durant.
I legit seen Giannis play all five positions in his career, like
no,
legit all
again,
five positions.
I agree with that, bro. But Durant can defend, though, bro. Let's not do that.
And not
Yeah,
like
that's what
Giannis,
I'm
man.
saying. It's
Not like
like
Giannis.
his defense isn't that much better than his. That bro, KD's offense is that much more better than Giannis's, bro. It's like
I mean,
that's
yeah, that's true, but it's other
crazy,
aspects of the
man.
game.
True.
I'm not going to ever debate that, right, about
He
offensively. But I'm just saying,
Hey, but True
I'll
the
be
King, who's a better player, Giannis or Durant?
Giannis Durant. I'm edging Giannis.
Nah, that's
I need to see
that's
Durant.
cap. That's cap.
I need to see Durant play a full season before I can say that
Hey,
shit.
but look though, I'd rather start my franchise. Like if you think about how they are, like and like as a person and shit, I would start my shit with Giannis though. To be honest, but
Let's
I
be
think
real, and he
he's
proved that.
a
He
better
proved
player
that.
though.
And he proved like the thing is, listen, as long as they're done, Giannis is going to probably finish. My prediction as probably a top five, maybe top three power forward of all time.
KD, he just be feeling like a hired gun, bitch. His ass might leave.
His resume is going to be
Both
better than his
people
resume is
might
going to be
go.
probably better than KD when it's all said and done. So it's like, I mean, let's
It,
just be
it, it,
real.
it's possible, bro. But here's the thing, though, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, like every star player should go and work on their game and get better. And Giannis has
He's
to
done that. He
no, but
hold on.
what I'm saying is he's got to keep the work up. But look, I know he's working on his
That's
game,
cap.
but
You can't hold on. You're not gonna say a dude that's the biggest overachiever in NBA history.
Bro, it took
Somebody
a
didn't work
while
on their
for
game.
LeBron to me, dog. Like LeBron, he's a good shooter nowadays, but bro, when he was young, he was not a good shooter, bro.
that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
like you said, but Giannis. But
no.
my whole point is this. My whole point is this though. Giannis showed, like I said, Giannis is not a great shooter. That's not his strong suit. But he's shown that other aspects of the game that he does can help a team win.
Hey, but hey, True the King. Hey, Sean Pack, that was a good example though, because I brought this up earlier. Like Giannis has to look at LeBron and say, "Look, LeBron was an awful shooter when he came in,
No,
and
you talking about big.
he got himself to where he's really good
I
shooting the
found you.
ball."
I feel what you saying though, but Giannis is a big dude. Like he's not
LeBron
great.
is just good. He's not even
Giannis is
good
a big.
shooter. You know what I'm
Giannis
saying?
is a. You can't like I said. Giannis is a big. He's a athletic big man. Like he's not. I mean, but here's the thing. He's working. He's on his mid. Okay, but y'all talking about the 3-4 shot, Jared. But here's the thing. He's been working on his mid range shot, turnaround jumpers, and everything. He's
Agreed.
been working
Hey
on his
Jared,
game.
That was
hey Jared, did you ever watch the 2007 finals?
yeah, bro.
Like
Like
watch it, like
they
straight up
they
watch it.
they backed off of LeBron James.
He,
Yeah,
it,
LeBron James still down there. LeBron
and
James
he
should have
looked
like
terrible.
yeah,
He
LeBron
in
and listen,
comparison how
LeBron
he
James did
is.
work on his jump shot. LeBron James definitely did work on his jump shot, but he's still not regarded as still a great shooter.
Well,
So it's like
nobody said he's a great shooter, but you can't back off of him anymore, bro. He'll knock it in your eye, bro.
LeBron was like going 2 for 12 from mid range,
Right.
1 for 10. That
yeah.
shit
But
looked
like,
bad, bro.
but Shooter King, you at least gotta admit that LeBron has become at least a respectable shooter that you have to game plan
But my
for.
whole point is, but you're missing a point though. Giannis' strengths are not the same. They're not. They're two different players. Giannis' strengths is legit in the paint. Put him in the paint and be an interior force.
No,
Shaq, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Shaq is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. That he needed a jump shot.
no, he was just that dominant, bro.
He wasn't
Okay,
trying to play point guard though. He
What you
knew. He
say?
No,
go to
but
the
Shooter King,
paint.
you can't compare Giannis to Shaq, bro.
They're
Come on, man.
big. They're
Shaq was
big.
Shaq was
real
300
size. You know what I'm
pounds.
saying?
But Giannis is a big. Giannis is dominant in the paint.
Bro. You're talking about a Shaquille O'Neal that averaged like 38 in the finals, dude.
You
And
know,
Shaq had way better footwork than Giannis. Shaq had like
Rick-
that team type footwork.
Bro, he would dunk over triple
Shaq did not
teams.
have footwork. Shaq had good footwork, but it wasn't a team level. We're not
Dog.
doing that.
You're
We're
talking about
not
the
doing.
same Shaq that could dunk over 3 people?
Shit, it was like best in the league that
Oh,
time.
dude.
Him and
Giannis ain't
Duncan.
on that level, bro. Like, you can make an argument that Prime Shaq was the
Yeah,
best player in the
technique.
NBA for 3 seasons.
But my whole point is this: it doesn't matter. I'm not saying at a lane level with Shaq, but I'm saying he's a dominant force. Where it's
Well,
like,
no, we know
okay,
he's dominant,
you're
but
not
he
going to
can
put
dunk over
somebody
Shaq.
by one on one by himself. One on one by himself. Giannis is going to win that matchup, no matter who it is.
No, but again, we agree with you there though, bro. But don't do Shaq though. But like
What do
Shaq,
you mean? I'm
Shaq
not.
was
I'm with-
legit,
he.
bro.
I'm just giving you somebody to compare to of somebody is a dominant interior
Oh, okay,
force.
okay. So you weren't saying that he was like better than Shaq or anything like
No,
that?
see, but look though, Shaq, when the play start, he runs to the paint. Giannis is trying to play point guard and shit.
Right. Giannis is a
Y'all is
ball
not trying to
handler,
play
bro.
point. Y'all is not be trying to play point guard.
You know he always be trying to bring the ball up if it ain't Holiday or
I
Middleton. And
mean, I mean, but here's the thing though, right? It isn't but in transition though, if Giannis in transition, I mean, like he's unstoppable.
Well, Giannis in transition is a Brahma ball, bro. You got to get out of the way.
Like that's the thing. I mean, he
He
does that. That's what see.
but
That's what I'm saying. He's
but
like
that
when
is one area where he is comparable to LeBron. In transition, there's no stopping him, bro. You got to take a charge. You know,
and that being said, the fact that you have like the ways to beat him is beat of having charges and stuff like that. That takes a lot of toll on your body, man. Someone like Giannis, man, like you just draw charge.
right.
Like listen, Giannis, like you said, and Giannis had work on his jumper. Look at the mid range, like you said, the mid range, turn around mid
Look,
range.
but look, Shooter King, look. My main point, look, I'm not trying to kill Giannis. I'm basically just trying to be objective about it, bro. Just look.
I'm not saying the man don't have no flaws. I understand being objective, but I mean, let's be honest. Like even like this man. He like his player, like we were just talking about earlier. His teammates had to step up for them to win. They
Right,
ain't
right,
gonna,
right.
yeah,
he ain't playing bad.
Man.
So all I'm
Hey,
saying is the things that he's not.
Chris Middleton is going ghost Shooter King.
that game really was. It was a good game plan, dog. It just they need to
They
stop
didn't
allowing
execute.
corner
They didn't
threes like
execute.
that.
They just didn't
See,
execute, man.
man, that Devin Booker, bro. Like we gotta admit, bro. He's on
Man,
the up
Booker
and
don't
up,
make
bro.
his tough shots, man.
He's on the come up, Shooter King. I mean, Shooter King is blossoming, bro.
I'm
Or
telling
not
you,
Shooter King.
bro.
I'm not saying he's not. I mean, he ain't Jalen Brown or anything, but I mean, listen, man, he can play, man. He
Bro,
can
why you
play,
gotta keep
man.
bringing up Celtics, bro?
I'm just saying, man. Listen, man, he ain't no Jalen. I mean, that's you talking about the
Oh
future
no,
best shooting guard.
man.
Hold on, he's going to bring him up because he's the future best shooting guard in the NBA. You know
No,
what I mean? So
I'll say this about Jalen Brown. There's an obvious defensive advantage, bro.
Yeah.
Jalen Brown plays, but see the thing about Jalen Brown, I don't think he has a better offensive bag than Booker.
How much better offensively is Booker than Brown?
it's not that much.
Well, it's not that much because
Honestly.
Brown averaged like 24 a game.
I don't know, man. Brown don't be making them tough shots like how Booker
Well,
do.
no.
He make
Jalen
tough
Brown seems
shots,
like
but
more of a spot up
Booker
shooter
be
than
making
Brown.
some crazy ass.
Yeah, that's true. But defense ain't a question.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The
No,
defensive
it's not
gap
even
is
close,
large.
to be honest.
Jalen Brown's an all NBA caliber defender.
When
Like,
somebody is
think
on the other team, you don't ever in your life think put Booker on them.
the thing about Jalen Brown is, listen, man.
But see, the only problem I have with Jalen Brown is he's not a passer. Like he's not a great passer. He needs to work on that. As does Sidney.
No, of course, but they're not playing.
They relied on him too much this year. They had shit going on this
Right.
year, man.
They're not elite playmakers. Like they don't. They're not like great passers like a LeBron or a Giannis or Jokic.
They don't have to be though. They don't have to be because they do. They're not. That's not their type of style of play. LeBron James is a point forward. Like can he score? Yeah, can he score and all that stuff? Of course, but he's not a great. I mean, like he,
Celtics got
James
money
ain't the
to get a
shooter.
point guard.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Celtics got money to get a point guard this offseason.
yeah, I
I
think so.
mean,
Yeah, I mean, we
they
gonna
need
be.
to go get Brogdon, bro.
Now they'll have to trade for him, I think. Because you
Bro,
remember they offer him and a pick for Ben Simmons. And they ain't
right.
take it.
Hey, but
Is it?
Brogdon gives you elite 3-point shooting, good defense, good passing.
That's
Like
true, but we had to trade for. We got to trade for. Listen, man, all I know is this, man.
Reggie
Some
Jackson and
brand.
Schroeder on the market. That's what I know right
no,
now.
the Clippers are gonna pay Reggie, bro. I think at least.
No, they can't afford them. They can't
Now
afford them if they want to be
Schroeder is
quiet.
Yeah,
not
some
coming back.
reason they say they only can pay him like 10
No,
million.
but see, true to King, Schroeder's not a good fit. He can't pass, bro. He's a tunnel vision point guard.
Who would you say, shoulder?
Yeah, Schroeder's a tunnel vision point guard.
I didn't ask. I didn't say him.
No,
Yeah,
he
I
was
know
saying that Schroeder's on the
it's
market.
probably some other people out there though, but that's just what
No,
I know off the
no,
top of
but
my head.
Brogdon is the perfect fit, bro. He gives you better defense, a passing point guard who can spot up and shoot, and can create a shot a little bit. Like they need to go get Brogdon.
Yeah, Brogdon should be in Milwaukee still, to be honest.
Right.
That's what it look like
Agreed.
they need.
No, but hey, look, true to King, bro. Go get Malcolm Brogdon.
True the King had fell out like
Oh, he
20
fell
seconds
out.
ago.
Hey, Sean Pat, but like I said, I'm about to start posting reaction videos, bro, to these games and stuff. It like if you when you got the time, subscribe to the channel, bro.
Your channel is what you using right now?
Yeah, because I'm gonna start posting reaction videos, bro.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, but yeah, Sean Pacto, bro, good stream, man. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
appreciate you.
yeah. So I'm about to salute because, like I said, I'm about to start posting these videos, bro. But hey, keep your head up, bro.
All right, man. You too. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, hey, salute, bro.
Salute.